Hey, hello everybody, Jayborino here. Welcome back to the Reaver Menace, custom campaign for StarCraft 1 created by iquare. We're on map number 6. We don't go to Pitcairn. Desperately seeking new allies, Archimedes has come to the fringe world of Pitcairn. This campaign has been so impressive so far, ton of fun. Every mission's had a unique twist to it. Ooh, we left Eridas, but what do we do now? I suspected something of that sort might happen, so I found an ally just before our attack on Eridas. Our meeting is scheduled for the next week. Who is this guy? She is not a guy. Don't tell me you've contacted Nova. She may be a rogue ghost, but she still fights for the people of the Dominion. She and her men will never agree to help us. Of course, but who said I'm going to tell her the truth? For now, I only scheduled a meeting. Where? On some fringe world called Pitcairn. Don't know what this is, but looks safe enough. There are no Dominion outposts nearby, and Protoss never visited that region of space. Great, Archimedes. You just picked the worst possible spot. What's wrong with this planet? If I tell you, you'll never believe me. In any case, we'll go there, and you'll see that with your own eyes. I'm intrigued. Well, Commander, since we now have nothing to do than just wait until we arrive on Pitcairn, let's talk about something. Oh, I see some incoming fourth wall breaking. Did you know that in the early stages of StarCraft development, Reavers were called trilobites? Just imagine how it sounds. Trilobite drop. Increased trilobite capacity. I see those trilobites back there. Fuck those trilobites. Archimedes, what are you talking about? Well, since this isn't the Bob levels or Fire It Up, we don't have the luxury of talking about that after the briefing, right? No post-briefing fourth wall breaking. Sir, we've arrived to the Pitcairn system. Good. Set a course for the fourth planet and initiate the landing sequence. So goofy. Alright, find Nova. Do not cause any trouble. Archimedes must survive. All members of your team must survive. iquare is just full of knowledge about the StarCraft 1 beta. All these interesting things like Predators were apparently part of the beta. Mutalisks didn't do bounce damage. Stuff like that. Planet Pitcairn landing zone. Requesting landing permission. Repeat. Requesting... No use. There aren't any control towers on Pitcairn. So, we just dock our ship at a starport and leave? This is the only thing we can do. Wait, a starport in the middle of a forest? No settlement? Nothing? The settlement must be nearby. Okay, we have Spectres, we have Marauders, everyone's 2-2, and there's Archimedes. We'll hotkey him separately.
The stone will be ours.
Okay, so we have to get into the city. This is revealed to us, so I guess that's where we want to go. So it's a micro map. The map is pretty large. I kind of want to look around just a little bit.
Will be ours.
There's hostile Zerg on the planet. I noticed in the upper left we have credits. What? Zerg? Why haven't you told me this planet is infested?
The stone will be ours. Be careful, Commander.
No response.
Alright.
Okay, well, let's inch forward. Can we cloak? We can't cloak. We have no healing potential here, so I guess let's just inch forward and do as much damage as possible. We are getting money for killing Zerglings. Not a lot. But again, we might as well clear this out a little bit and get some money for it when we make our way towards wherever we're going on Pitcairn here. Is Pitcairn... is that from another custom campaign or from somewhere in StarCraft lore? I think Pitcairn is an island in the South Pacific, actually.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Let's kill some Hydralisks, see if we get some more money for it. Yeah, again, let's hunt some Zerg. We're probably gonna need. I assume we're gonna need this money, right? And hopefully later there's gonna be some mechanic to be able to heal. I'm gonna assume that there is. Yeah, isn't the Pitcairn is like a British island in the South Pacific? But in StarCraft lore, I've never heard of Pitcairn. Where am I going here? Yeah, and we're getting money for killing Zerg, so we might as well kill as much as we can early on. Get that money. and then go into the city. Otherwise, we're probably going to have to end up coming back out here to grind out some cash later. I don't know. I'm making big assumptions about this map. I genuinely have no idea. Archimedes is safe over there, I think.
Let's show them how we do things down.
But once we get into the city, we'll see what's up. The fact that we have credits, to me, means that this is going to be like one of those old Destler maps, where you have to go through a city and do a bunch of tasks. It's just like a weird... I mean, the Oracle did that too, but he was specifically copying or trying to emulate Destler's style in Legacy of the Confed. So it's interesting to see maps like this now, in 2017. I think we had a map like this in Fire It Up as well. Let's just keep inching forward. Kind of like that new... I think New Avalon was one of the first to kind of capture this type of style. It's really neat, though. We were killing a lot of Zerg. Hopefully we get some credit for this. We found maybe the outer walls of the city. There's something over here as well. Maybe just another starport. I'm just, again, going to kind of hope that there's some sort of healing available later on, because how else are you supposed to fight these Zerg without any sort of healing? I don't know. Let's keep it up. Again, there's Zerg out here. We might as well kill as much as we can and get this cash. 950 credits. Not bad. I mean, why would these be out here and allow you to get money from them if you didn't have to? If you didn't have to basically collect it anyway. So let's just swing up and catch any other Zerg out before we go into the city. It looks like we found the entrance right here. My units can still handle quite a bit of damage. There we go. So again, we have a totally different style of mission here too. So huge shout out to iquare. There's an engineering bay here. Let's hit this and see. Nothing. Do we get... No, we can't control it either. But huge respect for iquare for making a... Like, it's weird to say that something is groundbreaking for StarCraft. But in a way it is. I mean, this is just... taking interesting mechanics for StarCraft 1 and introducing them, or reintroducing them rather, in a really effective way in 2017. Again, we've seen campaigns or missions like this in the past. It's just so cool to see people still making them, and they're really well defined. They're just really fun, and we get new mechanics as well. Like macro-wise, we've seen some new mechanics in some of the other some of the other maps. They're very StarCraft 2-esque, things that we've never really seen in StarCraft 1. So let's head down here. In my experience, typically when you utilize timers and like gotta rush type missions, we can't even get in there, in StarCraft 1, it's usually more frustrating than anything. But we've had 2 or 3 missions now where there's been a semi-time factor, and they've been really fun and implemented really well. All right, let's go into the city. We've cleared out this whole starting area. We have 1340 credits, so let's go ahead and throw down a save. Good opening here. Again, it's a pretty large map. We may end up splitting this, or I will make some cuts if we're going to just be walking around a lot. Hey guys, welcome to Pitcairn City. Hey, weapons and alcohol are forbidden here. Want to pass? There's an NG bay nearby. You can leave your gear there. Don't worry, lad. There are no baddies in the city. So yeah, it sounds like we're definitely going to be doing odd jobs around the city to get money, probably to hire Nova, I assume. So let's Archimedes has no weapons, so we can leave him back. Let's go ahead and hit this. Okay, and then we turn into civilians, and we get our health back, so maybe when we re-equip, let's try this again just to test it. Okay, no, we can't re-equip yet. I'm assuming we'll be able to, I don't know, so I'm glad I killed those Zerg. Check him, Joe. Maybe he smuggled some whiskey? No whiskey? No guns? How good for you. Otherwise, we'd throw you to our big Tusky. Enjoy your time in Pitcairn. Our big Tusky? I am unfamiliar with the phrase. Okay, we're in the city now. Pitcairn City, Henderson Street. Oh my, the Zerg are just running around like dogs. It seems that everyone here got accustomed to Zerg in the streets. How is that possible? Zerg in the streets. One of Pitcairn's mysteries. I've heard about that before we came here, but you would have never believed me, you know. So that's probably what the scientist at the beginning was talking about. What could this be? Some kind of mind control? I've just tried to take control of these Zerg, but some force is preventing me from doing that. Well, I don't know what this is, but we better stay clear of these dogs. Discover the source of Zerg control. Okay. Subway station.
Be careful, Commander.
What?
Good luck.
Fast
The
transit?
stone will be ours.
Okay, there's... You can buy a ticket on any station for 15 credits. You can use a ticket only once. You have to gather the entire team in order to board a subway train. Once the subway train arrives to the station, you'll be informed about that. You'll hear a specific sound. The beacon will turn brown. You'll have to wait until you arrive to the station at which you want to get off. Okay. Sort of like an elevator system. We'll see how it works. It's only 15 credits. I'm tempted just to try it.
Commander. Good luck.
Let's buy a ticket. Do we have to buy a ticket for everybody or just one ticket?
Good luck. Be careful, Commander.
Let's just save and try it. We have a subway ticket.
Greetings, Commander.
There's constantly... It's like... It's interesting, too, because the way that the units are triggered, like the neutral units, it's like the city is actually bustling. Subway train has arrived. Hop in. So we actually had to wait for the train. I didn't realize that was something we had to do. Train has arrived at Station 2. I would have had to get off there. We missed Station 2. That's okay. Station 3. So this is just a fast way to get around the city. And it seems like it just is constantly going. You can't board the subway when you want. You actually have to wait for it to come to your station. That's a good thing this isn't New York City's MTA. We'd be waiting for a long time, especially if it's the weekend.
I am Archimedes.
All right, let's just go back to Station 1.
Will be ours.
That's a really interesting mechanic. Come on. Nah, we missed it. Let's get off at Station 2 then.
Time is
Hop
of
off,
the
buddies.
essence.
Okay, and now we're at Station 2.
Decision to you.
That's really, really interesting.
The
And
stone
again, the city's like
will be
bustling as
ours.
people constantly getting off the subway. I don't know where they're going, but alright, that's where we would buy another ticket.
I am Archimedes.
Very intriguing. Well, now we're in Station 2. I kind of want to go back to the main road, but we want to explore a lot too.
Expansion will be necessary.
This is cool. I mean, just the fact that there's some sort of mass transit. It's like an elevator system, but it's slightly different.
Be careful.
That's really neat.
Good luck.
Again, we might as well look around.
Expansion will be necessary. Be careful.
I think this is another subway station, or is this just a way out? I saw the people walking, so I assumed. I obviously don't want to leave the city if I don't have any weapons.
The stone.
Okay, let's walk back up and see if we can get back to Henderson
Expansion
Street.
will be necessary.
And we want to get to this area of the map that's not, or that is semi-revealed through the fog.
Good luck. Be careful.
Okay, all right, let's reveal through the pitch black. The fog is like this, right? I don't know. But we want to reveal as much of the map as possible so we understand how to navigate and go to certain places. I assume there's going to be mini games to earn money, or it's really just killing Zerg, perhaps. Hold on, this area is off limits. Why? Is that a government area or something? We just want to protect you. Many people came here, no one came out. Archimedes, I feel a presence of a powerful force. I don't know what it could be, but I am sure this is the source of the Zerg control. Some kind of device? I'm not sure this is a device at all.
Good luck.
Interesting. I wonder if there's like a broodmother back there. So I was told by iquare, he said, I don't want to give away anything specific, but you unlock the secret mission through map 6. So we'll make sure we're looking around for that. Again, let's walk back to Henderson Street for now. Again, the units there, I can't imagine the triggering necessary. This is like very complex with having these units constantly moving, and I don't know how it doesn't break. Again, there must be the triggering for this, a lot of switches. Cinereal Street from Perfect Soldiers. Oh, and Henderson Street. So the streets are all named off of Perfect Soldiers characters. I'm just wandering around right now. I mean, I just want to reveal as much of the city as possible, see if we can find any other buildings, and just make our way around the city. And then as we have to get places, I'll make cuts, I suppose. Interesting. Alcohol and weapons are forbidden here, but all we see is a bunch of drunken guys with guns.
The stone will be ours. Good luck.
Okay, we're back to the main area.
Be careful.
We're back to subway station 1, and if we need, we can take the subway station around. Let's just, again, look around Henderson Street.
Will be ours.
Perfect Soldiers, I don't know, maybe so we got some new viewers here. It's a StarCraft 2. It's a StarCraft 2 campaign. It's really, really fun. If you haven't played it, you should go pick it up and play it. I have a playthrough on my channel as well.
Careful, Commander.
Again, let's just do some exploring here.
Expansion will be necessary. Be careful,
So,
Commander.
perhaps finding the source of the
Will
Zerg
be ours.
the Zerg control in the city is going to be a part of the main quest. We know Nova is here, or she agreed to meet us. We have to find where she is. I assume it's down where it's revealed. You know what? Let's backtrack. I don't want to go way out of my way until we know exactly what we have to be doing. Let's go down to the area that's revealed. Let's go back to Henderson Street, which I think it seemed like the main area, the main street.
Good luck.
And then just walk down towards this area where we need to go. And it looks like it's going to be an offshoot of Henderson Street. So let's do that. I guess on our way back, we should just reveal as much of the map as possible.
The stone will be ours. Be careful, Commander.
Okay.
Stone
Seems like
will be ours.
a town square or something. Very cool, though. Again, it's just like a twist on an existing thing. And the reason I think this is so neat is you look back to so many unfinished campaigns where a lot of these ideas were kind of broached. So you have someone like Dessler and the Oracle who were really, really good at introducing these ideas. They were kind of...
Time is of the essence.
They were kind of the discoverers, the inventors of these types of maps, and then I don't know who the creator of New Avalon was. Apologies, it was so long ago though. I don't know, but they were kind of the discoverers of this type of map in the old used map settings, very similar to like RPG maps. This guy's green. You got anything to say? No, he does not. Hospital of Pitcairn. Well, that's okay. So that's how we can heal if we need. You can heal all your biological units for 200 credits. Step on the teal beacon. Beacon reactivates after 10 seconds. That's expensive. We only want to be doing that when we absolutely have to. But let's just come on in here and see. There's the teal beacon. And there's someone we can talk to. Roars. Run, run. What the hell is going on here? Just another day on Pitcairn, Betty. Pitcairn, Betty. All right, let's, that was weird. Just an Ultralisk. So we found the hospital. We're very close to where we need to go. But yeah, so like these very, very old maps, they kind of pioneered these types of maps. And then you have iquare here in 2017 who makes something that just nearly perfects it. It's incredible. I'm kind of nervous to go by the Zerg now. Let's head on in here. Hey man, new to Pitcairn? More than just new. Oh, great. A rather interesting world, yeah? I know Pitcairn City better than anyone else. If you want, I can be your guide. Okay, perfect. This is what we needed. How much will it cost me? For you, it's free. I have a lot of money, so I don't care about payment. But I must warn you, my description of the city can get lengthy. That's fine. We need it. We need it. We're showcasing the map. We want to hear all about it. Step onto the beacon to get information about the city. Let's begin. Right now we're on Henderson Street 58, not far from the city entrance. Henderson Street is the main street of Pitcairn City. There are many shops and offices located here. There's a hospital just 1 quarter away from me. You can get medical help here, but remember, they ask much for their services. Indeed. We have discovered that. It's pricey. There's an engineering bay. And an armory not far from here. Certainly very important facilities for everyone seeking upgrades. Of course, you need a lot of credits to get the permission to use these facilities, but without permission from the sheriff to carry weapons in the city, these upgrades are of little use. Okay, we have to find the sheriff. We have to find the sheriff, step 1. Then we can always leave the city with our guns to kill some more Zerg. Where can I find the sheriff? His office is on Henderson Street, not far from the hospital. I have to make mental notes of this. There's a repair bay on the other side of the city, an important shop for any biker. There are other establishments on Henderson Street, but I think you'll find out. Well, we found some of the subway stops. That was off Henderson. The Grand Stadium is located in the southern part of the city. Zerg Ball games are played every day on the stadium. Zerg Ball? Well, we're gonna have to go and find out what the heck that is. Probably a way to earn money, though. Look, all this is very interesting, but I don't need it. I'm looking for someone. Someone named Nova. Nova? I haven't heard about her for months. I don't know where she could be. But you know, you can look at the Sober Defiler bar. Sober Defiler? Okay, so go to the bar. Maybe one of the patrons can shed some light on her whereabouts? I'm not sure. Understood. The bar is far enough from here. I suggest you take a subway train to Station 5 if you want to go there. It will get you straight to the bar. There are 5 subway stations in the city. The closest one is Station 1, I suppose. Okay, he just revealed all the stations. That's great. Thank you anyway. Okay, so this is Station 5? Ah, I almost forgot. There's a bike renting office on the far side of the city. If you don't want to pay for the subway, you can take a bike, but you need a weapon permission to ride vultures. Okay, yeah, Sheriff first. Sheriff first. I don't really mind taking the subway. I think it's cool. The bikes will help us just move around a lot faster, though. So it's just, again, I think that iquare has almost perfected this idea of the RPG-esque campaign mission. Only Marauders and Spectres can ride bikes. So if Archimedes can't, he has to take the subway anyway. But he's, you know, just sort of like quality of life things where it's like, oh, you want a bike? You can get a bike. And you can just go around the city a little bit faster. Hey, I'm the sheriff here. Want to get your gun back? You can get a weapon permission from me for 400 credits. Corruption, bribery. All right, let's do it. Well then, here's your permission. I hope you won't start shooting around right now. You can get your gear back at the engineering bay. Which engineering bay? I want to assume it's this one, because that's where we dropped it off. So I'm going to go there, but I mean, we also know that there's an engineering bay here. He said there were more shops down the road on Pitcairn, so we also want to keep an eye out. So this was the hospital. This was the guide. Anywhere we see purple beacons, those are the subway stations. Upgrades, upgrades, bar, bikes. I don't remember what this is. I think this is a subway stop. Oh, and this is Zerg Ball. Okay, so let's go back again. It was 400 total. It wasn't I was afraid it was going to be 400 per person, so we would have had to spend 1,600, which we didn't even have.
All right.
Oh, they get their health back too. Free health. Can you cycle back and forth with this? Or now we just permanently have our guns back? Let's see if Archimedes can get suited up. No. Okay, we still have some money. I could go and upgrade right away. I mean, we're already 2-2, right? So it wouldn't hurt to just go and finish those upgrades up. I guess we could take the subway to different places. We want to take the subway to Station 5. Let's go to the bar next, and then maybe we can think about riding some bikes. So let's go in and buy a subway ticket. This is like an awesome little RPG in StarCraft 1. Like, we're not grinding out, killing a bunch of stuff. Like, there's Zerg places, yeah, but it's not just like slowly grind out money. It's like an actual city that actually seems sort of bustling. In StarCraft 1, we have to wait for the subway to arrive. People just got off. Are you telling me it's not here? Okay, let's wait. This is the only reason to not take the subway. Subway train has arrived. Okay, let's move towards the beacon, but not get on it, because we want to wait for Station 5. Subway's pretty quick, too. I don't mind not having the bikes. The bikes will help us explore the different alleyways, though. Okay, Station 3's at the bottom. If we want to play Zerg Ball, maybe that's where we'll go. Station 4 is where the bikes are. Station 5, get off quickly. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're in Station 5. I'm also looking around to see if there's anybody we can speak to. Like, these guys are green. I don't know if that makes it... Maybe that's like the armed forces of the city, whereas everyone else is just a civilian. Okay, the bar is down there. I guess I'm, like, obsessed with searching around, though, so I guess let's look. And we can kill Zerg because we know we can get healed, but we need money to do it. So anytime we're killing Zerg, we need to just kill at least 200 credits worth to make it worth my time. This is just all connected up here. Again, I'm just taking the time to look. You know, it seems like all the civilians are making their way up in this direction. I'm just curious. What I'm guessing, to make the city seem like it's alive a little bit, he has the civilians spawn, yeah, and then they move up here and they despawn. So it's like a constant stream of people walking around. That's really clever. I mean, I guess I sort of ruined the magic a bit by finding that, but that's really, really neat.
We thought you could use a little help.
We thought you could use a little help. But that's madness. What did we find here? Random beacons. I should probably go back to the bar, honestly. I'll check those beacons in a moment. All right, this is how we get out of the city. There's some Zerg out here. We might as well start killing them. High ground hydralisks are jerks.
Will be ours.
Oh my word. Get close. Back up. I mean, we might as well take what we can get again. We can always heal.
I'm here.
That hydralisk has disappeared.
Never know what hit 'em.
Can we fit through here?
I'm all over it.
It looks like we should be able to, doesn't it? There we go.
Call the shot.
Can we really not fit through this? There's got to be a way. No, maybe not. Well, we found more Zerg. I guess let's kill some. I'm going to leave Archimedes behind. He doesn't need to be here. Again, we can always get healed as long as we're careful. There's an Ultralisk.
Call the shot.
I think we're going to want to tank with our Marauders.
Business.
Call the shot.
We know that there's a lot of money in it for killing Ultralisks because that one in the hospital that died gave us money. That alone almost gave us enough. These high ground Hydralisks are mildly irritating. There we go. We can outrange them for the most part. We've already made enough money to go and heal, and it's totally worth it, so... They keep moving away. Again, as long as we spread our damage out. I don't want to go too deep into this area, but as long as we're out here, we might as well fully utilize our the money that we're going to have to spend to get healed, right?
It's like taking candy.
Okay, let's save, because we've gone pretty far. I definitely want to backtrack and go to the bar. There's a Defiler there. Let's avoid that. I don't want to get plagued. Just run. Just run.
Never know what hit 'em.
Let it leash. We'll come back.
Greetings, Commander.
Okay, let's go back in the city. We know there's some minerals up there, actually, and we know what's up there. Let's just real quick pop these.
Good luck. The stone.
Looks like nothing.
Good luck.
I didn't know if there'd be like someone to talk to be like, this is what these beacons do. When we're in the city, we seem relatively safe, so I don't feel bad not healing right away. We can always take the subway back to get healed. We need to go to station... whatever that station is. I think that's 3. It pings on the map, though, as you arrive at stations. But I think that's the closest to the medical facility. We're behind the bar right now. I will go to the bar right after this. This is where renting bikes would be really useful. And I wonder if we get our health back when we rent the bikes. So you rent the bikes, and then when you get off the bikes, you get all your health back. That would be neat. This is empty. That's okay. Probably just another area for civilians to despawn. So we're going to walk back to the bar. We're going to go in the bar, we're going to talk to people, maybe we'll get some odd jobs, and so the bar is where we can learn about the Zerg control of the city, if I remember correctly. We've discovered the entire outside part. We probably want to end up coming back out here. The Defiler might give us some good money. And to be honest, the only reason... I've played enough RPGs to know that when there's a special-looking Zerg, like there's a Defiler, and he's kind of like way in the back up there, I kind of am assuming that maybe there's a quest to go kill that. So we have to go and find that, because it seems like there's just semi-quests all around this. I want to check this small area first. Giannis Alley. Haha! More perfect soldiers. That's great. We're actually close to the hospital. We could go heal, but I keep talking about going to the bar. We need to go to the bar. Okay, what you got for me? Hey, are you a bounty hunter? I'm not. I don't care. Hey, anyone who has weapon permission can try it. The outskirts of the city are swarming with feral Zerg. We're hunting them constantly, but they keep pumping in from the Wastelands. If you need money, you can kill some Zerg and earn some credits. I wonder if we'll get extra money for talking to this guy. Zergling, Hydralisk, Mutalisk, Ultralisk. Right. So we just found a bunch. I think this is just giving us the information. And something else. During my last ride in the mountains, someone threw plague on my favorite bike. Everyone says there are no feral defilers on Pitcairn, but someone did plague my bike, right? Anyway, if you kill the scumbag, 1,000 credits are yours. I knew it! I called it! Okay. Alright, let's go. What are these?
Good luck. Be careful, Commander. Good luck.
Nothing. Just checking. There's the plagued bike. I suppose we could go try to kill it. We've already killed a lot of the Zerg that were in that area. And as long as we don't lose this Marauder, even if we get plagued, if we're already hurt, it's actually in our benefit if we get plagued now, because we want to go and heal anyway. Let's go to the bar next. What was this? Shit. Was that the... I think that was the sheriff. Yeah, that was the sheriff. We don't need to talk to him again. It's just making mental notes on what is what. A sober defiler bar. You can speak to bar patrons marked with flags.
Good luck.
Okay, here's one.
The stone will be ours.
Several days ago, we saw many Zerg flyers leaving the planet en masse and moving to high orbit. What could this be?
Time is of the essence.
I don't know.
Good luck.
You got nothing else for me, buddy?
Will be ours.
Zerg
Expansion
flyers
will be
leaving
necessary.
en masse. Maybe Zagara calling the Zerg? Looking for someone? Nova. In fact, yes, someone named Nova. Ha! I know where she is, but that information has a price. Understood? You'll get paid shortly after our meeting with Nova. Nah, that's not gonna work. Trying to fool me. I mean, not really, but I have no time for such stupid chatter. We'll find Nova on our own. Good luck with that, but if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Be careful, Commander. Good luck.
Okay,
The stone
just
will be
curious.
ours.
Oh, pay 3,000 credits to the bar patron for information about Nova. I wonder if it's even possible to find her, and we
The stone
otherwise need the
will
money.
be ours.
There's some wild rumors going about our ruler. Some say he's not even human. Some say he's some kind of monster, stalks the city at night, sneaks into houses and devours children. That's the source of the Zerg. That's probably the secret mission. We probably have to hunt down Devour's children and learn his involvement in the city, and that'll unlock the secret mission. That's what I'm guessing, unless it is directly related to finding Nova in the city. But I'm pretty sure we just have to gain 3,000 credits, and we'll be able to talk to that guy who will tell us where Nova is. Unless, I don't know, maybe it's possible to find her otherwise. Good day. Do you like Pitcairn City? What? A Zerg speaking. As if talking Reavers weren't enough. Yes, I was the first Zerg who appeared in Pitcairn City long before the first Zerglings settled here. You know, these maniacs removed my plague glands. I can't be called a defiler anymore. A sober defiler? Is that about you? Of course it's about me, you idiot. They give me food, water, anything I want, but not a single mug of beer.
Be careful, Commander.
I don't know why, but this defiler looks very familiar to me. Thrakus!
Greetings, Commander.
Okay, let's head on over here. Feral Zerg have swarmed the wastelands around the city. I have some equipment left at my station, but it's too dangerous to travel in the wastelands this time of year. Would you mind bringing the equipment to me? I can pay you 500 credits for this. Okay, so there's some more money. So we have to find his gear, and that's in the bottom right. So more Zerg down there. Next step, I'm going to go and kill that defiler and hopefully not die. And then we'll come back. We'll turn it into the mercs, who are here. Maybe we don't have to go back to him. I don't know.
We thought you could use.
But let's go on up here again. As long as we don't lose our low health units, we can get on here. The bikes would help. The bikes would definitely help. I'm going to assume we're all going to get plagued. Which, again, as long as we clear out the Zerg completely before we get low enough health where we could get one-shot by any individual Zerg, I basically want to clear this whole area out. I don't want to have to leave and come back, so really it's just let's get as much money as we can from this area.
Expansion will be necessary.
Let's get as much money as possible from this area, and then we'll go and get healed.
All right, that's
Okay.
my business.
There may be little pieces here and there. I might do some heavy editing on these missions just because I want to.
Let's show 'em
I don't really want to split it, but we may because it's large, but I'm only releasing these once a week. So maybe I'll just do it all in one go. We'll see. It just depends on how long it is. It just depends on how much of it also is just walking around. We don't need Archimedes here. It's very dangerous for him to even be here in the first place. So let's just leave him.
One hit 'em.
You know what we can do is just move him back here to turn this in when it's time.
Ghost report.
He doesn't need to be
All
here.
right.
I'm here.
Let's save.
I'm gone.
Let's clear out these Zerg. We knew there was a Zergling over here. Or did we already kill it? Yeah, through that little area we couldn't get to. Alright, and then there are some high ground hydralisks.
I'm all over.
High ground hydralisks. The way a hydralisk should be. There it is. He's gonna plague us. Oh, no, he didn't plague us. He just had his auto attack.
I'm here.
Okay, back away. We can actually outrange this stuff.
I'm gone.
Did that kill it? If that hit, that would have killed it. Of course that one Zergling gets away.
I'm here.
Okay, there we go.
Finally.
And then there's some minerals. We can't collect them or anything, but, okay. So we've killed the Defiler.
Finally. Never
Okay,
knew
let's
what
go.
hit 'em. I'm all over it.
And tempting to go and get healed now.
I'm going.
I think we just got immediate credit for that. Let's go and talk to him just to see if that counts.
Be careful, Commander. The stone will be ours. Expansion
Okay,
will
no,
be
I think he just gave us the money
stone
straight up.
will
So we've
be
cleared out
ours.
the entire upper left. We've revealed the entire upper left. The next thing to do is maybe go and get that guy's gear.
Will be necessary.
And, well, okay, we're definitely going to go and heal. What I'm going to do, Archimedes doesn't need a heal, so I'm going to send these guys down here to pay to get healed. We're almost to 3,000 credits, so we may be able to just finish this because we were pretty frugal.
Be careful.
But in the meantime, I'm going to use Archimedes to look around. I may also want to go and pay and get my upgrades. Probably would be worth it. Let's head on down here. This looks like it'll cut down towards where we could get the engineering bay, the armory, yada, yada, yada. I will say, the only thing this lacks, which I understand the how hard it would be to do, is just a random radio announcer in the background.
This decision to you. The
Just a random
stone
radio
will
announcer
be
who's
ours.
who's just like has wacky announcements, like we had on a lot of the Dessler campaigns. What was the name of that city
The stone
from the Dessler
will be ours.
campaigns?
Expansion will be necessary.
Okay, let's
Good
come on
luck.
down here.
The stone will be ours. Good luck. Expansion
I like the
will be
Thraka's
necessary.
Easter egg
The
too.
stone
Let's see if
will
we
be
can.
ours.
Want to upgrade your weapons and armor? Well, for 500 credits, we can provide our services to you. Of course, we need a weapon permission from the sheriff. Okay, we've got that. Let's upgrade. 500, so probably 1,000 total in order to get all of our upgrades. I think we can definitely afford that, assuming that there's other places to get money. There might be some repeatable things we can do to get money as well.
Good luck.
So let's upgrade to +3. Okay, so they're free because we paid the 500 credits to use them. Okay, I think that was absolutely worth it. I am Archimedes.
Call the shot.
Alright, let's get healed, assuming there's not an Ultralisk hanging out in here. The Ultralisk that was just here, we got credit for killing, may have just been,
Alright.
like, just in
We
case you
thought
have
you
no
could
money,
use a
here's some
little
free
help.
money. Okay, health of your biological units restored to 100%. I wonder if, I didn't want to try it, but if Archimedes had taken damage, if he would have gotten healed from across the city.
I need this.
Alright, let's head over to the armory, and then we might want to start, we might want to go down and grab some bikes, because walking around is time-consuming.
Will be ours. Be careful, Commander.
Okay, let's wait for other units to get up here, and we'll explore this alleyway with Archimedes. We got a whole section of the city we haven't even seen yet, but I'm pretty confident we've done pretty much everything up in the other area.
The stone will be ours. Be careful, Commander. Good
Alright,
luck.
there's beacons.
Expansion will be necessary.
There are just
Good
random
luck.
beacons around. It's possibly a mini game that we haven't found yet.
Will be ours.
Alright, you guys, I'm trying to multitask here. This is a suspicious little thing.
I'm gone.
Alright, there's nothing there. That's okay. Let's go and get our
Over it.
armory upgrades. We don't need them,
Finally.
but if we get bikes, we will. Hey, do you have a bike? For a small price of 350 credits, you can use our armory and machine shop. I'm sure you can pick up some useful upgrades, but I'm afraid there are no spider mines here. That's fine. That's fine, we don't need spider mines. I like that we can use the machine shop too. So let's get the rest of our armory upgrades. And then maybe just ion thrusters. Mines are forbidden in the city or something? Yes, our ruler hates mines. Your ruler? Is there any government or administration? No administration, no government, just a ruler. I don't even know who he is, but two things I know for sure. He hates spider mines and strongly detests all flamey stuff. He even ordered the destruction of all Hellions and disbanded all Firebat squads. I can't imagine my business without Hellions. No one buys vultures these days. Because he's a Zergling. He hates mines, he hates Firebats. Good to know that Devour's Children has survived into the post-StarCraft 2 era. Charlie Vane, we know, is obviously still alive because he's Matt
Call the
Horner.
shot.
Okay. Okay, cool. So we've got +3 upgrades now for our vehicles.
Complete. Upgrade complete.
Can we make a physics lab? No, so no regenerative biosteel, unfortunately. Because we need a physics lab, which we can't build. Alright, that's fine. So we got all the upgrades we could afford.
Reporting.
Greetings.
Archimedes, just keep looking around. And then what's next? We might want to go down and grab some money. It's 500 credits in it for us for clearing out this. There's the research station. And we know...
I leave this decision to you. Expansion will be
And we
necessary.
know that that guy... So we get 500 for that, and we know that there's going to be Zerg down there. We just know it.
Expansion will be necessary.
Bayo Street.
Good luck.
Again, if you haven't played Perfect Soldiers, and if you like StarCraft 2 and you haven't played Perfect Soldiers, you need to play Perfect Soldiers. It's one of the original things I played on my channel. It's one of the first custom campaigns. It's just...
Good luck.
It's a great campaign. It's wonderful.
Will be ours.
Alright, back to wandering around aimlessly. Should we take this? I mean, I haven't explored all along the streets, which is why I'm hesitant to
Will be ours.
use the subway or grab bikes.
Expansion will be necessary.
Bikes will help us traverse the city, but once we get out into having to kill Zerg, bikes will not be what we need.
Good luck.
Let's check up here, and then let's go out to the bottom left. Oh, we can't come up here.
Stone will be ours. Be
This is
careful,
almost
Commander.
definitely where Devour's Children
Time
is.
is of the essence.
We'll go
Be
there
careful,
later.
Commander. Good luck. Be careful, Commander.
Okay, let's
Good luck.
go and do the 500 credit reward, and then we can always... So I want to do this and then heal. Archimedes just stay in the city.
Expansion will
So
be
it said they
necessary.
said that area was off limits, but it looked like I could just walk in. What I can always do is save before trying to go that way.
Never know
What I'll do with Archimedes, meanwhile, is just keep exploring the city. Again, that's where we want to eventually go. Maybe we need some sort of pass to go there. I'm glad we killed all those Zerg at the beginning. We'll use Archimedes to scout, and then meanwhile, let's exit the city and make our way down to the facility to get some money from killing Zerg, and then 500 for...
I hear that.
These wastelands are very strange. No trees and almost no rocks. These jerks on the high ground. We are +3 now. What did you expect from the StarCraft 1 editor? Dude had limitations. Hurt giant maps like this pretty hard. Some fourth wall breaking, but then also, you know, just sort of circumventing any criticism anybody might have. Ah, it's so barren out there. I don't think anybody would ever say that about StarCraft 1. Nobody ever really talks about StarCraft 1 in that way, like saying it's not doodadded enough. I don't think I've ever heard complaints like that, but it's, you know, just iquare, I suppose, voicing his frustration. Okay, let's get in there and kill some Zerglings. We kill Zerglings so quickly they barely even make it to us.
I'm here.
Okay, Needless going down before they can barely even get one shot. We're getting a ton of money here. We might get enough money to finish this up.
I hear that.
I'm just doing my due diligence and looking all around here. More Zerglings down here before we go for the objective. Again, being +3 is very useful. Spread the damage out.
Finally.
Okay, one ghost did take some damage. I wonder if there's an area we could upgrade our ghosts. All right, attack this. Okay, he got 3 attacks off. Not thrilled, but that gave us a lot of money. Wasn't it like 1,500 for killing Ultralisks? That's very, very good. What is down here? I just realized that this got revealed, and I don't know how to get down there. That might be where we eventually meet Nova.
What hit him?
I don't really want to talk to the guy in the bar
I hear that.
until we are pretty much ready to finish the mission.
Time is of the
Jensen,
essence.
why don't you just keep walking around and revealing for
Be
me?
careful, Commander.
See if we can find any other shops or
Expansion will be necessary.
really anything while while my combat squad really does the hard work. Ooh, that was close.
Never know what
12
hit him.
HP. We just got to keep him in the back.
I'm gone.
Okay, that was not good. You two are quite hurt, so let's move you back.
Never know what
I can always save and then try to heal with Archimedes just because I'm curious.
know what hit him.
Okay, we're probably going to have to back out here pretty soon
Let's show 'em we mean
because we've taken a lot of damage on all of our units.
I'm all over it.
We have one Spectre who may still be able to tank another Ultralisk. That's it. We can't really risk anything else.
Finally.
Okay, keep it up.
Over it. Ghost Reaver.
Okay. So this is like the semi-grindy part, but it's not the whole thing. It's just part of it, which I like a lot. We want to get as much mileage out of this round as possible before we have to leave and heal and come back. So that's why I'm risking this. Let's just save just in case we have an oopsies.
I am
You know, an oopsie, a
Archimedes.
classic Jaybo
Stone
oopsies.
Will be ours. Expansion will be
People
necessary.
always
Good
asking,
luck.
JB, why are you always doing all these
Expansion
oopsies?
will be necessary.
People ask me all the time. We're actually here by Zergball. I could try and see what this is all about. I'm just gonna explore this whole section. Archimedes, unidentified fleet just entered the Pitcairn system. We don't know what this is, but the ship designations look like Protoss, though we don't certain... Damn, maybe they found out who was responsible for the disaster on Eridas. If they really are Protoss, take the ship off and move it away from the planet. When we find Nova, I will leave Eridas on her ship and join you. Okay, so he's going to be with Nova. Our ship is floating away. Hopefully it doesn't spawn Protoss just everywhere around the map. Are you sure the Griffin is here? Of course, Nova wouldn't travel too far without her ship. Just realized there's a section down here. Oh no, that's just the edge of the city. Okay.
Greetings, Commander.
I am Archimedes.
Call the
Okay,
shot.
let's keep it up. Attack. Again, our units are powerful. They're constantly in danger of getting murdered here. Ooh, there's a lot of Hydralisks here. This is dangerous. Well, no, I mean, we're going to take the damage. We're just going to take it on the chin.
No one hit him.
No problem.
Okay.
Ghost reporting.
Everyone's in the red. We're right by the research station, though.
Over it.
We have 3,000 credits. We want to make sure we have enough to hire the guy to tell us where Nova is, while also healing. So we have to get away with a little bit more damage. We can outrange so much stuff, and these specters are so
We
good.
thought you could use a little help.
Reporting.
I'm really playing with fire here. Let's just keep saving just in case. Archimedes, what have you found?
Greetings, Commander.
Pretty much,
Good
well,
luck.
just another
The
section
stone
here.
Will be ours. Be careful, Commander.
Okay, here's the third subway station. I want to reveal the purple beacon, because that will remind me where the subway stations are. We can take the subway back to...
Be careful, Commander.
Once we make it back in the city, we can take the subway back up to the hospital,
Will be ours.
back to subway station 1.
Expansion will be necessary.
Alright, this might be a shop. I don't think so, but let's just move Archimedes up here.
Good luck.
And then we want to explore... Whatever this Zerg ball thing is probably what I'm going to do next.
Ghost reporting.
This is...
Gone.
Again, really playing with fire here. If there's an Ultralisk, we're screwed.
Call the shot.
Back up.
I'm gone. I hear that. I'm gone.
I see a Hydralisk up here. Come on.
Ghost reporting.
That's fine. If he doesn't want to shoot us, he's not going to shoot us.
Gone.
You have earned 500 credits. Hey, nice. We're at 3,600 now.
All over it.
Let's hunt some extra Zerg. Take as little damage as possible while we clear out this final area of Zerg. But I do have enough. I have enough money to do pretty much anything now, so I don't necessarily need to risk this. But I like revealing the whole map. Couldn't get down any further to the bottom left.
I'm here. I'm all over it.
As long as there's not an Ultralisk,
No one hit him.
just lure them
Thought
to
you could
us.
use a little help.
Okay.
Finally.
Spectres, get up to the front.
I hear
As long as this one is the one taking the damage. Let's save, because again, this is risky. No, don't cancel it. Don't delete it.
reporting.
Nice, we got him one at a time.
I'm all over it.
They're only getting one shot off. Hashtag no Ultralisks 2017.
Things downtown.
Downtown. Nice, not even a shot. Okay, we're killing it. We're killing it. I mean, just hold position microing my way towards the edges of the map. Keep it up, guy. Oh, there's an Ultralisk. There's an Ultralisk. I wonder, I kind of want to try, I just want to try it. It's a lot of money if we get it. No, let's leave. It's not worth it, and I don't expect to ever really come back this way anyway, so let's just get out of here.
I hear that.
Not worth it.
Never know.
Oh, Jesus.
Call the shot.
Okay. High ground Hydralisks, you're the worst. Maybe there's another way into the city. We can pick off some of these Zerglings.
I hear that. I'm gone.
And yeah, might as well kill this stuff. No, 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 no. What's good? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I've risked enough.
I hear that.
Get out of here.
I'm all over
There's a oh yeah, and then this section of the city, we might be able to circumvent the I think what we'd have to do is go out of the city.
Call the shot.
I think what we have to do is go out of the city. Let's just walk back. And then, Jensen, you keep looking around. We leave the city. It looks like there's an alleyway we can use to circumvent the guys that we're not supposed to be able to get by. That's what I'm thinking. So that's probably what we'll do. We're definitely going to, again, I'm going to walk all my units back to get healed. We'll just walk them because Archimedes, in the meantime, can explore. I like all the fast travel options here, but they're not necessary.
I am Archimedes.
Because we're pretty much just exploring as much as possible. Once we've explored everywhere and might have to go back and forth between a bunch of different areas, then yeah, that's when we're probably going to want to focus on. What's down here? Okay, we're back on Scenario Street. Nothing down here. Alright, these fellas are making their way. We're going to heal you guys up, don't worry.
Greetings, Commander. Good luck. The stone will be ours.
Path blocker. There's a science facility. Maybe she's back there. Maybe that's where she is. We have to pay the guy to open it up. I don't know. Looks like we can't go. Oh no, there is a way to go further left.
Good luck. Expansion.
This is really fun though. It's just a bunch of exploration.
The stone.
I just want to scout out the entire part of the city. All right, heal now. Very good. And then we're gonna send you back out. We're going to send you back out because I want to see if we can maybe get around that area with Devour's Children. I assume it's got to be him, right? That's just the way that it's been spoken about. There's also just, again, random beacons in places on this map. I'm kind of confused on why those are there. Okay, so we're walking back out. There isn't really a close subway station to get us back out, so I'm just going to walk. I could swing back up to 1 and then come down to 3, or this is 2 and then this is 3. That's fine either way. Okay, let's go up here. This is where we can get bikes. Maybe we could put Jensen on a bike. Oh no, it said only Spectres and Marauders can ride bikes. Okay, that's too bad. What we'll do is we'll scout this out, then we can put Jensen on the subway to meet up with our other folks. They're almost where they need to be. Okay, let's see. I assume that these sections are despawn sections for civilians that are walking around a lot. I don't know for sure. Okay, come on, buddies. Gonna kill a few more Zerg. You're back to full health. I don't have to worry about you. Okay, we found the 4th subway station. More random beacons. I don't know what these are for. Might be something separate later. Again, I can't put Jensen on a bike. Ryan Street. Okay, we'll see how this all links up. There's a covert. Yeah, it's covert ops down. It's got to be her, right? If there's a covert ops. Braddock Alley. Okay, come on. Braddock was from Alzadhar. Okay, again, I'm just uncovering as much of this as possible. Let's go this way. Because I want to get back into the city. It looks like there's a little alleyway, and we might be able to access it from outside the city, which is what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do right here. I don't really care about killing many more Zerg. We don't have to. We just don't have to. I will, but we don't have to. The range on those is so good. They must start with ocular implants this mission. Okay, and I doubt there's anything out here. I like that we don't have to turn our quest in. We just get the 500 credits. Okay, looking good. Kill him. The fact that they move away from you. Okay, tell me there's an entrance over here. Tell me there's an entrance here, or we just walked down here for nothing.
Good luck.
Did we figure out what this was? Did we come here before? Yeah, we don't know what this is. You can repair all your mechanical units for 100 credits. Step on the teal beacon. Okay, cool. So this is like the hospital equivalent for when we get bikes. But we're not going to use bikes. We've killed a bunch of the Zerg outside the city, so I don't think I really need... I feel like I don't necessarily need to not be on bikes anymore.
Finally.
Okay, we're here.
Time is of the essence. The stone.
I feel like I should just take the subway just to do it, just to get back to the stadium, because we can get back to the 3rd subway station. But I'm just so used to walking. Let's see how much it costs to rent bikes.
The stone will be ours. Expansion will be necessary.
Hey, want to get a bike? You know, no one uses vultures these days, so anyone in Pitcairn can ride bikes for free. Just remember, you need permission from the sheriff to use vultures. It's free! And Archimedes can't ride one? Now that we've cleared out the Zerg from the outsides of the area, only Spectres and Marauders can ride bikes. You can get off vultures on any bike park. Oh! Unless it is absolutely necessary, do not use vulture mount dismount to heal your units. Got it. So you can exploit it to mount them, and that's what the those beacons are all for. Okay, we should definitely go and snag all the bikes then. Okay, and we've pretty much explored this whole thing. Let's move on up here and see what Zerg Ball's all about. Gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Stadium. Today we're holding a championship and fun and profitable game of Zerg Ball. Many have come here just to watch it, but you always can take part in the everyday excitement. If you want to study the game rules, approach the blue flag. If you want to play the game, approach the teal flag. So let's check the rules while we wait for Archimedes to make his way back. We've uncovered nearly the entire map. I'm very happy with what we've done. The only thing left is this area. Can we even get in here? Yes, we can. So this area to the left, and this area over here, which is where Devour's Children theoretically is. And there's no other way to him except through this forbidden zone. Okay, let's check this.
Greetings, Commander.
Each team has 10 Hydralisks and 1 goalkeeper, which is the sunken colony. Your task is to score more goals than the opposing team. Scoring a goal can be accomplished by morphing Hydralisks into lurker eggs atop the gate. Your opponent's goals are represented by minerals and Vespene. Morphing outside the gate area is forbidden. Dead Hydralisks will be automatically replaced.
Good luck.
Weird. Well, let's try it. I mean, why not? Do we get money for winning?
I'm all over it.
Oh, yeah. Select your bet on the game.
I read you. Right away.
Let's
sir.
just... We don't
Affirmative.
need to gamble much here, so let's just do this. What happened down here? Oh, okay, that's for our supply, I think. Can we kill the enemies? I think we can. Just run by them, buddy. Oh, I see. So we have to kill their team. Oh, but the Hydralisks respawn. I see. Back up, back up. That's where they're coming from. Alright, keep it up. Start moving. We've thinned them out, so we have to get close to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper has health. As we die, we just have to make sure that we keep sending our Hydralisks up. How long does the... Oh, it only takes 2 seconds to morph. Or no, that's not time. Okay, I take that back. Okay, keep going. Stay clumped up. It's the goalkeeper we have to destroy. Does the goalkeeper respawn? I don't know. Oh, it's timed. Okay, so it doesn't... It's timed. Okay, got it. We can't burrow. We can't circumvent the goalkeeper. I think what we have to do is, like, leave some units in the middle to keep dealing with the incoming team, and then we take, like, 2 Hydralisks, or maybe 3. You know what? We should stay back by the goalkeeper and then just circumvent them. They're not going to be able to get through the goalkeeper, so we want to take, like, a team. It's like our offensive team. Let's go, Hydralisks. We're going to circumvent. We're going to run out of time, actually. You've lost your credits. Yeah, I think I would have had to have gotten on top of the beacon with a group of, like... I think I could have done it there, but... Okay, we've tried it. We didn't win. That's okay. Next, we're going to go and find Devour's Children. I don't need to take the subway, but I guess I will, because it's neat. Let's save, because I don't know what's in here, and we'll see if these guys turn hostile on us for going in.
Good luck.
Okay.
The stone will be ours.
There's a few different ways to go. Oh, God. Okay, we have to be very careful. Archimedes.
Call the shot.
Buddy, this is not your fight.
Gone. Never know what hit 'em.
Oh, dear.
All over it.
We have huge range on our Spectres. We can lure them to us.
I'm here. I hear that.
Okay, this is the area that we had uncovered.
I'm all over it.
Okay, that's not him. We're gonna get to him. He's like, "You killed my children!"
Never know what hit 'em.
Well, this is odd. I mean, this is definitely where he would be because there's I mean, it's all about the Zerg mind control, right? We can use Archimedes to at least scout out where we need to go.
Good luck. Be careful,
And he's got
Commander.
+3 armor, so he
Good luck.
should be able to take some hits.
Expansion will be necessary.
We thought you could use a little help.
Call the
I
shot.
leave this decision to you. There's not a lot of downtime on this map, again, because there's options to fast travel, which I haven't even had to use, but it's just,
Hear that?
there's a lot of cool options on this map. Just gonna be on the lookout for infested Terrans, because the whole team has to survive. Yes, yes, kill him. Okay, great. There's another one up there, too.
Never know what hit 'em.
We barely have vision of these, and we can outrange them. They have specters? Oh,
Use a
God.
little help.
Oh, dear.
Ghost reporting.
Maybe we go a different way?
I hear that.
Okay, let's try going around to the left.
What hit 'em?
It's a lot of an... There's a big area to explore here.
Let's show we
So there's Terran in here, too. Confusing. Okay, if I have to back out and heal, I'll just make a cut to do it. Because I don't want to risk losing.
Here. Never know what hit 'em.
There's mind-controlled Zerg and Terran.
I hear that.
Okay, let's go up here. We've only uncovered maybe half of this section, if not only a third.
Ghost reporting.
Okay. At least they go down very easily to our specters. They're very, very good. Okay, move on in. Archimedes, why don't you move on over here? Make sure you're pathing the right way so you don't go through that specter area on the upraised ledge. I'm gonna avoid that as much as I can.
I'm all over it.
We've got to be close.
Hit 'em. I'm gone.
Okay, back this way.
Know what hit 'em.
Let's show them how we do things downtown.
Downtown.
Finally.
Lots of Zerglings here. We can take these out.
All right.
Inch.
Finally.
Inch. Just gotta use that whole position. Auto-attacking is not the smart move here, I think.
Never know what hit 'em.
Ah, he's confused. This is our chance. Move in. Okay, we got him. We took some damage, but that's okay. Again, if I have to back out, I will. To heal, and then I'll make a cut. Archimedes.
Greetings.
Move on up.
The stone will be ours.
I don't know if this is the right way, but we are going around and to the back, which seems like where he would be. Okay, save. Archimedes, move up. I don't like those high ground specters. They do a lot of damage to us. Okay, didn't have to go this way. It's alright, we would have had to go through some high ground specters one way or the other, is basically what this is telling me. Once we find what we're looking for, then we can backtrack and heal,
Call the shot.
and then go and pay the guy in the bar to tell us where Nova is, which will probably open up that covert ops section. Okay, we can auto attack here, that's okay. Ultralisk.
Let's show them how
Okay,
we do
you're gonna
things
be it, buddy.
downtown.
Finally. I hear that.
I mean, we had to. We had no option. We found something.
I'm gone.
What's this? A very old industrial elevator. It connects the surface with an installation deep underground. Still no idea as to what this installation could be. Zargle, do you sense anything? The power is growing stronger. So, shall we investigate this installation? Of course, but not now. For the moment, we have other matters to attend to, but eventually we'll return. I want to know what's going on here. Secret mission, baby! Okay. Secret mission available. I mean, to be fair, we could have just gone and... I mean, it's StarCraft 1. In the custom map selection, you can just select... oh dear. You can just select any map you want, right? But that's cheating. We would never do that. Alright, I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to go get healed,
Good luck.
Let's
and then
show
I'm going to go to the bar. And when I'm back at the bar, we will reconvene. Archimedes, we have a huge problem. What happened? I don't like the sound of it. While our ship was docked at the spaceport, someone sneaked aboard and kidnapped Zargle. They kidnapped our Cerebrit? Well, what? How is that possible? You can't just take a Cerebrit and go away with it. The thieves have used some kind of recall device. I don't know who they are, but the source of teleportation is certainly on the surface of Pitcairn. A recall device on a backwater fringe world? How? It doesn't matter, though. Can you determine where Zargul has been teleported? No.
Be careful, Commander.
Is there going to be a quest? This is Pitcairn Broadcast Network. Stay tuned. There is a radio network. Today's news, Ultraless breeding program was delayed by order of the ruler. Today, the next large auction will take place at the auction hall of Pitcairn. Today's specials, 25-year-old raider ship, authentic Kadaran crystal from Ire, Zerg Cerebrit, the last Cerebrit in the universe. So we have to find the auction house. There's 2 sections on the map we haven't been. Jensen Archimedes. Jensen, are you feeling all right? No, I'm not feeling all right. This doesn't make any sense. Why would one take such a risk kidnapping a Cerebrit just to sell it on an auction like some trinket? Well, we need to get him back. I warned you about this world. Nothing on Pitcairn makes sense. Logic does not apply here. To hell with Nova. We can live without her help. We must help Zargul and do it now. Unfortunately, most of our forces are recovering from the battle on Eridas, and the warping device is undergoing repairs. But we have some credits and can use those to try and buy Zargul in this auction. Okay. So, I still kind of want to go pay that guy to find out where she is, but it's pretty clear she's going to be in that blocked off area. I'm going to save before I pay him, and then just reload, because we need the money. Yeah, the auction house is down there where we haven't been. Bring your entire team to the auction hall. Buy Zargul. Do not cause much trouble. Yeah, so I just want to swing in here. People on bikes are not allowed to participate. I really should buy bikes, but he can't. I mean, Archimedes can't be on one anyway, so what does it matter? Okay. Let's do it. Was it this guy? No, it's this guy. Wait, who was the guy? Did he despawn when we realized that we didn't need to bother with it? I think it was him. Let me just check real quick. I'm very conscious about this now. I thought basically I think the idea is you think you need 3,000 credits to find Nova. I think this was supposed to happen. You were never supposed to get info from the guy about Nova. When you had enough money and you got close enough to the bar, I think a trigger kicks off where this thing with Zargul happens. I think. Looks like this is another exit to the city. I just want to check it out. But I'm going to assume there's Zerg out here, which we do not need to bother with. And I will not. I did not. Oh yeah, it's just more Zerg. Well, it's mostly Zerglings. We can kill these. That's no problem. We don't need to heal.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, we're there. Let's get off.
Greetings, Commander.
Cool.
Be careful, Commander.
Again, the option for the subway is cool. I still haven't gotten bikes. I probably should have at least picked them up because they're free and then you could just park them somewhere, but I didn't do that. And again, we know, I mean, it's pretty clear Nova's going to be here. There's a covert ops there. So how could that not be her? I just want to check to see if those path blockers are still there. Yeah, see this? There's still path blockers at the auction house. And they're still there too. Let's just come on in here.
Good luck.
The auction is just starting. I'll open the door for you.
Let's show 'em we mean business.
Let's save, because I don't know what this auction is going to be. It's probably a mini-game of some sort.
Be careful, Commander. The stone will
Okay,
be ours.
where's the floor? Here we go.
Expansion will be necessary. Be careful, Commander.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another session of the Great Pitcairn Auction. Let's see what we've got today. Charlie, bring me the little thingy. There's a Kadaran crystal. I mean, I don't think we want any of... I mean, we just want Zargul. I'm not going to spend money on the other stuff. Let's see. Authentic Kadaran crystal from planet Ire. Set your bids, gentlemen. Avondale. Dude Key. These are all StarCraft 2 map makers. Dvorgaz, 1,000 credits for the Kadarin crystal. 1,500 credits for the crystal. 15 credits, or 1,500 credits. 1, 2, 3. Kadarin crystal sold to Mr. Unknown Guy. We got Big Spender over here, outspending Avondale, Dudekey, and Vorgaz. Next item. Wait a minute, I checked your so-called Kadarin crystal. It has a 1.617 refraction index. Kadarin has 1.618. It's a fake. I demand you give me back my money. Will someone shut him up? Let's see what we got next. Zerg Cerebrit Dagoth, the first and last of all Cerebrits, who will have such a wonderful toy for... He's claiming that he's Dagoth. Why are you calling him Dagoth? He's just trying to bump up the price. No one knows Zargil. Everyone knows Dagoth. It's true. No one knows about StarCraft Retribution. Make your bids, gentlemen. 750 credits. 1,200 credits. 3,000 credits for the Zerg Cerebrit. Got him. 3,000 credits. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we're getting outbid. 1 million credits. Fancy guy! You can't do this to me. Uh-oh. Can anyone offer more? Huh, very well. Zerg Cerebrit Dagoth sold to Mr. McCoy. Mr. McCoy, how fortunate you are to have such a toy. Our men can deliver the Cerebrit to your mansion whenever you wish. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Somebody called for an exterminator? Nova, what the hell are you doing? I wanted to ask you the same question. Seriously, a Zerg Cerebrit? Is this why you need our help? To help you in your Zerg controlling schemes? Look at her portrait, she has blonde hair. I will explain everything, but not now, and certainly not here. Right now, the entire city is after us. Well, Archimedes, escaping the city can be a hard task. One of my ghosts noticed many SCVs constructing missile turrets in this city. It seems they're ramping up defenses. Ramping up defenses? Is there a Zerg threat? I'm afraid not. Protoss, maybe? We knew there was Protoss incoming. Yep. It is time, my slaves. Commence the attack. Raktalar. Of course, Alarak's gonna be this jerk. Tal'Darim. These guys never know when to quit. One of the locals saw large groups of Zerg flyers leaving Pitcairn, and my men on the Syracuse noticed a seemingly Protoss fleet approaching the system. Well, that was Alarak. Not surprised at all. 2 days ago, Zerg from Pitcairn attacked a Tal'Darim outpost. Everyone on the planet was slaughtered. Feral Zerg? Strange. It doesn't matter. We have to escape Pitcairn before the Death Fleet smashes the defenses and gets to us. Oh, we don't have bikes. It doesn't matter. We have to get Archimedes out anyway. And we have to avoid confrontation with the Defenders' forces. Our team is too small. I have some of my ghost equipment stored in a small building near the auction hall. I think some of your men can make use of it. Yep, okay, that's the covert ops. We will leave the city the way you came in, the northeast entrance. Rygo will wait for us in the Griffin near the spaceport. This is insane. We've got no, oh no, we don't have Nova. No, we do have Nova.
From that last.
Okay, bring Nova and Archimedes to the Griffin. Nova and Archimedes must survive. Does that mean our guys?
Acknowledged.
Subway, hospital, and other services are unavailable. You can equip civilians with ghost equipment at the covert ops. So we can get Archimedes into some,
En route.
Whoops, I accidentally hit the record button. One of my men discovered the equipment that was used to teleport Zargil here. Our ghosts will handle the teleportation of the Cerebrit back to your ship.
Finally.
Okay.
Say
Let's
again.
cloak her.
Acknowledged.
I mean, we can kill these guys.
Acknowledged.
Decloak, let's go in.
Got it.
Obviously, lockdown.
Research.
Yeah, get all this stuff.
Research complete.
From that last.
Archimedes?
Acknowledged. En route.
Greetings,
It said it could turn them into a ghost. It said you could turn civilians into ghosts. Oh, you know, I wonder if that was like,
Got it.
if you never ever got your
Acknowledged.
weapons from the sheriff, you could put all your civilians into ghost suits. That's what I'm thinking.
Acknowledged.
So we need to get out.
Strictly
The
business.
defenders are fighting Alarak. I meant to hit save, not stop recording, so there's going to be a short, weird bump in the video there. We have Cloak
I'm
now,
reading you. En route.
so we're going to move on up. We're going to use our ghosts to clear the way. Our Spectres and Nova, I should say. This is really neat.
I'm reading you.
So the Death Fleet is here. I wonder if he knows that Nova is here, because they did not part on good terms, did they?
Business.
So we can't use the subway. We just have to walk. We just have to. There's no
En
option.
route. Got it. Strictly business.
Okay, we're already like halfway there. I'm pretty
Got it.
confident we're going to be
Strictly
safe.
business.
Bunkers now.
Say again.
And we know, oh, there's missile
Got it.
turrets too. Be careful.
Strictly business.
I don't think we want to go this way. Let's save, because I think we can outrange that. I think we can outrange this.
En route.
We can.
I'm reading you.
Okay, they can see us, but that's okay. Now we can destroy this and keep going.
Say again. Acknowledged.
Our Spectres can die.
I am on the move.
I mean, they can die in the sense that it doesn't matter if they do. It's not an objective to keep them alive. All right,
No,
decloak.
here.
Keep it up.
Confirm that last.
We're on a time crunch here. We could get smoked.
Strictly business. Got it. Strictly business.
Okay, we want to avoid defenders where possible. So let's come on up here. We got to get back to Henderson Street and then out.
En route. Got it.
Avoid marauders.
Strictly
Avoid
business.
marauders.
En route.
Yes, avoid those.
Acknowledged.
We're going back to the main street.
En route.
I like this
Got
too
it.
because there's a lot of options for how to
Acknowledged.
get out.
Got it. Strictly business.
Okay, cloak again.
I'm reading you. Acknowledged.
Looks like Alarak's smashing through the defenses. We're in trouble.
Strictly business.
I guess we're just killing civilians now. That's our MO.
Acknowledged. En route.
That's just what we're doing.
Strictly business.
Maybe I should make a separate save.
I'm
All right, we could
reading
take
you.
this guy. It's fine. Let Nova take the heat. She's probably got
Confirm
more
that
HP.
last. En route.
We have lockdown as well. I don't know when we
En
would
route.
use it, but again, I'm kind of
Acknowledged.
skirting the edges here
En
just
route.
to see if we could find the proper way
Strictly
out.
business.
We're back on Henderson Street. We just have to leave.
En route.
Come on, we're almost there. I think
En
that's a
route.
tank. There is a tank. Just avoid it.
Strictly business.
We took some heat from it, but let's leave.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we made it out. We made it out. We just have to get to the Griffin, where Rigel is waiting for us. The Griffin is a hero. Oh, that's
Over
cool. It's a hero
Strictly business.
predator. That's very I don't know. That seems fitting. I like that a lot.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we're here.
Got it. Strictly business.
Wow. That was cool. You know what's funny is we didn't actually need to spend the money at the auction.
Confirm that last. Acknowledged.
Jump in. That was an incredible mission. It was done right. I didn't feel like there were really any major lag points. There was a lot of options. You could play Zergball, you could kill Zerg outside the city, but you didn't have to do any of that. There was plenty of money all over the map. You could use the subways, you could get bikes. It's a lot of just cool stuff, and it wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't like there was so much stuff that it was like absurd. I don't know, but there are a lot of call-outs to other creators. Like we saw like Avondale, Dude, Key Vestin, Cooper Hawks. That was really neat. Vorgaz, it's just so cool, all the different people that he had in there. Just little Easter eggs. Like, not a super serious mission, but just a neat one. And then when we come back, we're going to play the secret mission. I'm definitely not going to split this, even though I know it's really long. But that's because it's, I mean, I just don't want to be splitting this because we're only releasing one a week. So we'll go into the secret mission next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now.